Number 4, the pursuit of excellence. The pursuit of excellence. Um, I could have also written beside this urgency. One of the things that I do to pour gas on the fire all the time is create a sense of urgency. And here are some enemies of excellence, enemies of urgency: a subpar work ethic, low productivity individuals. I like to describe, for many, many years, I've described a Harvest as like a little factory, and I'm going to talk about the assembly line in a moment. Harvest is like a little factory, and everyone's working in our factory, and we have this little assembly line that goes down, and then all of the offices where everyone works are lined up along the assembly line. Some people got like 3 boxes an hour coming out of their office, and some people have a box a day, and some people have 2 or 3 boxes a week, and one of them's half full and the other one's got torn stuff inside it. Okay? Everyone is not as productive as everyone else. Now, to change the analogy, I had to come to understand that everyone on the team was not going to bat 350. Okay? I wish someone had told me that earlier, because I just only wanted people to bat 350. Everyone isn't going to bat 350, all right? But everyone needs to be swinging for the fences every time they come to the plate. Every time. We say at Harvest, you can try and fail, but you can't fail to try. And when you have an effort problem, look, I don't even have a problem with different people have different productivities, 30-fold, 60-fold, 100-fold. But they better be in there swinging as hard as they can every time, shipping as much as they can every day. And here's another enemy of the excellence: inability to see. Okay, I don't know what you are, but I am absolutely plagued with the ability to see. I see everything. If you're not a person who sees everything, you better get somebody fast who sees everything. How many people like walk into someplace and see everything? I could go right now and draw a map, and I could hit about 70% of the people in this room right now and actually tell you, and he was sitting there, and he was beside him, and he was there, and he was there. Because I'm watching all of you while I'm talking and forming all these little mental images of he's with, he's not, he agrees, that offended him. Okay, that's the gift of communicating. If you see things, all right, that's great. If you have staff who don't see it, don't beat the heck out of them because they don't see it. Just teach them to appreciate people who do. Leaders always see the gap between what is and what needs to be. I can see people who don't know me that well, and we're sitting in a meeting, we're going over the accountability time in the small groups. Well, because I've had like 4 people tell me in the last month that the prayer time's getting really flat in the small groups. All right, get the guy in here who's in charge of small groups. All right. I got a lot of people telling me the prayer time's really flat in these 4 small groups. Is it? Well, I don't know. Why don't you know? That's your job to know. Now I have to know because you don't know. I don't want to know. If you think I care, you're wrong. I only care about stuff that I have to care about. I don't have time to care about everything. So the stuff I have energy about, the reason I'm so worked up about this right now is because you're not worked up enough. Okay? Get more worked up so I can stop being so worked up about that. Okay? That's a big part of what a leader does all the time. I did it in a funny way, but there's obviously a good way to do that. But a great thing to teach your people is if I have a lot of energy about something, it's probably because you don't. Here's the thing that's helped me. Lack of a bottom line is an enemy of excellence. Excellence in ministry is the substance that represents the bottom line in ministry. Okay, anybody here ever run a business? Ever run a business? Okay, well, the thing about running a business is it's so sweet because at the end of the month, you're like, and you type it all out and you're like, we stunk this month. We had an amazing month. Okay, well, how do you do that in ministry? One plants, one grows, God gives the increase. You could have had an amazing, sometimes we preach sermons around our church called Operation Crowd Reduction. We do. You could have had a sermon series where you lost 100 people and significantly advanced the mission of the church. Okay? And so because we don't have a direct correlation between numbers and effectiveness, we need to have a completely different way of thinking about, am I doing a good job? And I would suggest to you that the completely different way of thinking about doing a good job is this. Was it excellent? Ecclesiastes 9 says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all of your might. Was it excellent? Our objectives are a quality of discipleship, not a quantity of disciples. And we want the focus to be on prayer and preaching of the word, on worship, and on evangelism. Those are our pillars. How's that going? An analysis of our excellence, I think, goes a long way in helping with this matter of excellence. You got to get up every day and be all over it, not in your flesh, in your spirit, spending yourself for that mission,